500 years before the world knew his name, a chieftain stood on the shore of Mactan and refused to kneel. His name was Lapu Lapu. He ruled Mactan Island, a small island off Cebu, in the heart of the Philippine archipelago. We know very little about his early life. There are no surviving diaries in his hand, no official portrait from his time, no royal chronicle explaining who he was before history arrived at his beach. What remains is one decision. In 1521, the world was changing fast. European powers were crossing oceans in search of trade routes, alliances, and territories. Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese navigator sailing for the Spanish crown, had crossed the Pacific with an expedition hoping to reach the Spice Islands and prove a westward route around the world. In March, Magellan reached the islands that would later be called the Philippines. In Cebu, he found a powerful ally, Raja Humabon. Humabon welcomed him, converted to Christianity, and entered an alliance with Spain. Other local leaders accepted the new arrangement, but Lapu Lapu did not. When pressure came to submit, pay tribute, and recognize a foreign king, Lapu Lapu refused. To Magellan, it was defiance. To Lapu Lapu, it was sovereignty. Before dawn, on April 27, 1521, Magellan led a small force toward Mactan. His plan was to punish resistance and prove Spanish power, but the island itself became Lapu Lapu's ally. The boats could not come close to shore. Coral and shallow water forced Magellan's men to wade in from a distance, carrying armor and weapons through the surf. Their cannons could not decide the battle from offshore. On the beach, Lapu Lapu's warriors were waiting. They fought with spears, shields, bows, and blades, using the ground they knew and the numbers they had. Magellan's force was pushed back. In the chaos, Magellan was struck down and killed. The survivors retreated to their ships. The man who had crossed oceans was defeated on a narrow shoreline by a leader who refused to surrender his home. The Battle of Mactan did not end Spain's ambitions forever. Spanish colonization would begin decades later, but Lapu Lapu's stand became larger than one battle. It became a memory of resistance. Today, Lapu Lapu is honored in the Philippines as a symbol of courage, independence, and defiance against foreign domination. His name lives in monuments, in a city, in commemorations, and in the story Filipinos tell about the first great refusal. He left no autobiography, no speech carved in stone, only a morning, a beach, and a choice. Some heroes are remembered for what they conquered.